But when you're going to deliberately tell lies, that is a different situation, vibes. What his name? Dwayne Vaz came out and said the only help that they got from the government was $3 million, and that was a blatant lie, vibes. You understand me? The opposition members who are getting help, they are just lying. That is the problem.
And Vice, to be fair, the way our Westminster system works is that the Prime Minister, once he's elected, is the head of government. He is supposed to represent the state. I call him the representation of the state due to the fact that the Governor General represents the Crown. So it's only logical that the Prime Minister would be in charge of representing our state and the Jamaican people. So once he becomes Prime Minister, he's in charge of all Jamaicans. So it don't really matter if the PNP won the constituency, they're still supposed to show the Prime Minister some act of deference because he is the one that is leading the country. So that's all. That's all in regard to that. One does. Do you have something to say? Then after maybe we can get Packer to say something. Then we can go back to
I'm listening at the moment. I'm listening something.
All right. So Packer, do you have something to say? Or Jeffrey, one of the two?
Yeah. Most definitely. You hearing me, guys?
Yeah, man.
Yes, we're hearing you.
Loud and clear, Packer.
Yeah, man. I want to say, I saw the Prime Minister break ground on Tuesday for a new state-of-the-art sugar factory in Clarendon. I'm wondering, and it's gonna have at least 2,000. It's gonna employ at least 2,000 Jamaicans, right? But I'm asking myself, is it a new state-of-the-art sugar factory needed at this time in Jamaica?
Yes.
I would recommend you also I would recommend you to go also on Andrew Holness Instagram page, and it will tell you. It will give a little bit more information regarding to the sugar factory. But yes, it is needed in Jamaica because you see, once Jamaica can actually produce and refine its own products, then you can sell that on the international stage more. If you're not refining products, then you have to sell it for less. So this sugar factory will help Jamaica to be able to refine its products and sell it for more on the international stage. The same way that if we look at it, if Jamaica would have before when we originally changed it to aluminum, being able to refine it to aluminum ourselves and sell it on the global stage, then we would have been much richer and much better off. But because we had to just sell the bauxite as it was, and we wasn't really refining it to aluminum, we were losing out money for the finished product. The fact of the matter is that we should be encouraging any factory that is refining a raw produce into something from finished product, because that has contributed the entire output of the nation.
Matthew, the question I want to ask.
Also,
there's a question that I want to ask Packer. Packer, how much sugar factory do we have in Jamaica?
Also, you see,
we have about
1 minute, Packer.
No, make it answer.
No, man, me just also say something to Packer. They're going to, the investors, it's not Jamaica doing it, Packer. You have an investor that came in and they are willing to spend $50 million US. You don't think they would have done their due diligence over time to see if it was profitable before?
Bridget Packer is going to answer the question based off the question that I asked you. How many sugar factories do we have in Jamaica?
Right, let me make a wild guess. You have Inzud, you have Monimus, you have Yarmouth, you have Appleton, you have how much time count?
All right. Well, out of that, again, you see, this is why we want, whenever you ask questions, you should check the facts first before you ask a question. Packer, there is one major sugar company in Jamaica, and that is what you call it?
What producing sugar?
Listen up, Appleton don't produce sugar.
No, I'm saying what produce sugar right now?
Yes. No, I am telling you, Appleton doesn't produce sugar anymore.
But what I'm
Packer,
saying,
how
sure.
long you left, Packer?
Huh?
No,
How long
listen
you
what I'm
left Jamaica?
there's
Me?
little
We just
there's
come from Jamaica, January.
well that's what I'm telling you. There's not much sugar company in Jamaica. There's probably one or two.
No.
Appleton doesn't produce sugar in Africa. Appleton
Yes,
stopped
but
producing sugar.
all right, but yeah, I understand what you're getting, right?
Ray
What
and
about
Nephew
those-
don't
what about
produce
those
sugar
rest
anymore.
those rest of factory, what I call, or what I
Majority of
said.
who you call doesn't produce sugar anymore. You should check how much
Alright.
sugar company in Jamaica. And bear in mind, let me learn with this. Sugar producing sugar don't mean just sugar alone. It is called distill, which means rum. It
But
comes
I
with
say that
all
to-
of that.
Bro G. I say that to say this, right? I
Mhm.
live like 15 minutes away from Monimo Sugar Factory.
Yes.
You understand me? So I know the political question what I asked just now, right? It is a good thing, but a lot of people see it as not a good thing at this moment, right?
Yeah, but
Because I know when time Monimos was in swing, right?
Mhm.
The amount of people was coming out when you see 4 o'clock or 3:30, the amount of people where you see come from the sugar factory, right? And and in around that community, there was so much businesses was striving, right?
Yeah.
And the sugar factory closed down at least 7 to 8 years, right? Strong, right? It's only distillery was up and running, which was operating, was just producing rum.
Mhm.
You understand me? So I'm saying, right, with this new state of the art sugar plant coming on stream right down in Clarendon, Southwest Clarendon,
Mhm.
it's a game changer. It's gonna be a game changer.
Oh no,
Let me
I
tell you,
think
and I understand you, Packer, but Packer, for me, you see this one that is opening up, the only advantage that I would say want to happen is that Jamaica needs now more than ever. Anything we produce, dive into the export market. That's all we need to do to boost with 100%.
Good morning, good afternoon. In addition,
Papa, remember, say, all of us grew up off that, you know. I was sent to
All right,
school at
Bridget.
Monimo.
All right, Bridget, you know what I'm going?
Yeah, man.
but in addition to that, if we can add to that, no factory that is coming to Jamaica now will be coming to Jamaica with limited technologically driven background behind it. I mean, it doesn't make any sense in 2025 world that you put up a factory and it's purely manual labor that is going to drive it. It's going to be highly technologically driven to boost production, to be competitive on the world market, and that's where it all matters. So anybody who's putting up a factory, whether it be sugar factory, cement factory, flour factory, it has to have a high element of technology to drive its production.
Let me also say this too. The more that Jamaica produces, the more factories that Jamaica has that produces, the better the currency will become. So we should also be encouraging it because it will also help. Improve the Jamaican currency. I'm getting an echo. Can somebody go on mute, please?
I don't know who's that.
Paul, can you press a second, please? Okay, the echo is gone. Yeah, as I was saying, basically, the more that Jamaica, the more that our local currency will be able to raise itself, and the more that it will be worth. The less we produce, the more our currency will continue to slip. So the production of sugar as a refining sugar and production of any factory will be a plus to Jamaica, not just because of employment, but also because of strengthening the currency, which will also make imports, I believe, a little bit cheaper for the average Jamaican. Yeah. Anyways,
Another
Carl, do you have
thing.
something to add on or to say?
Oh,
No,
another
not the
thing.
sugar.
Or go?
I don't really. And the sugar thing I want to talk about, you know. So, Matthew, I don't really sugar thing. So, if you want to continue about the sugar thing, you can continue. A different topic, me have about the sugar.
All right, let me finish up with the sugar. So for that company to invest 50 million US dollar in Southeast Clarendon, it's also good for the entire Southeast Clarendon. Jobs will be created over a long time period. Plus, people will get jobs at the factory. So that's a boost for our for Southeast Clarendon and our economy, because to pump 50 million US is a lot down that place. So I applaud that move, and the country needs it now, because we're gonna lose a lot of resources from down the west. So we have to boost other areas to pick up the slack. All right, Carl, go ahead.
All right. So, sorry to change it. All right. So, if you guys can tell me, right, some of the sectors that generate a lot of funds in Jamaica. Do you know the sectors them?
Let me give you want me to get the top 3?
Yeah, man.
Hotel/tourism,
Yes.
agriculture and remittance.
Yes. All right. So, I'm glad how you mentioned hotel. Because that is the topic I want to talk about. For me, I think the government, they need to pay more attention to that part of the sector also, to be honest. Because the hotel workers, huh?
You have to explain so we understand.
Yeah, man. When it comes to the pay part of it, my suggestion, you know, I don't think they should be working minimum wage.
How much
There
them
should
get
be
paid?
Huh?
How much them get paid?
Well, every hotel different. So some hotel pay better than some. But all I'm trying to say is, for the minimum wage should be different. Because you see the hotel sector, it brings in a lots of revenue. Yes.
Carl, how does
Yeah,
an
man, I'm
economy
listening.
work, bro? No, I asked you a question.
Economy.
How does an economy work?
Tax.
Carl,
No, not just taxes, but how does an economy work?
All right, you know, so when the economy works, based upon,
Or would you like me to explain it to you, Carl?
well, based on upon the dollars and everything.
All right, Matthew, we can say something to Carl 1 minute.
Okay.
Can I go ahead,
Go ahead,
Matthew?
go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Carl, I used to work in the hotel industry. Yeah, I used to work in the hotel industry for years, and the benefits that they're getting now, Carl, I wish we were getting it. So I think there's a lot of improvement, because now I heard the tourism minister is saying when they're negotiating with the hoteliers now that are coming in, they are asking them also to build houses for low-income houses for hotel workers. Have you ever heard that, Carl?
Yes, and
Right?
hold on,
Okay.
Bridget. Thank you so much to touch on that topic also.
All right, because I follow most everything. Also, Carl, there's a hotel currently in I think it's Trelawney or one of those places that host their employees now permanently to, then now that is talking about, it is currently happening that they host, unfortunately, I don't know how they do it, but they host their employees. Another thing, Carl, no hotel employers get a insurance now that when they're finished working, they can get benefit. I don't remember what's the name of that insurance, but so also in the hotel industry, Carl, the scale pay is different. A waitress who makes a lot of tip, they get the basic pay. But the houseman, the chef, the dishwasher, their pay is a little bit higher because they don't get tips. So not all of them are badly paid because the pay grade is different. But in my opinion, and I'm gonna learn and let you continue. In my opinion, I think this government, you see what they're doing now, Carl? They're even taking them off contract workers. Because when I was there, I was a contract worker, so I never used to get no benefit. You understand me? Now the government are saying, no, you got to employ these people permanent that they can get benefits. So in my opinion, this government has done very well in the hotel with the hotel workers, and I think they should be applauded for it. But go ahead now, Carl.
No,
Definitely
before
what.
Carl, before you continue, maybe just add this to the sister position as well. I try to get from you. What is it you try to get from the type of discussion about tourism? Is it your understanding that they are being underpaid? Is that the information that they're getting? They are not being taken.
Hold on, it's not the information that I'm getting. I've worked in the hotel industry in Jamaica for 18 years. That's how long I've worked in the hotel industry for.
So you have worked there before?
Hold on. I think it's about a year back now. When was the hotel workers them striking? About
last year.
Okay, and it didn't look good. To be honest.
Carl, 1 second. People, please like the live. We have 30 more minutes before me have to run go work. Carl, when you say they are being underpaid, where you judge it upon?
Alright, may I judge it on some hotel they are paying the staff them the minimum wage, where they can do way better.
But me understand what you're saying, bro. But there has to be a bar where we have pull reference from. Yes, everybody in Jamaica get underpaid. I agree. But I'm saying, what is the bar where we are holding to say, all right, compared to this is where them should have get. That's what me have to try to say.
All right, so all I'm simply trying to say is this, right? There should be a rate that the employees can feel comfortable working for that rate. That's all I'm saying.
The employees.
You said a whole bunch of nothing a while ago, bro. With no disrespect, you just said a whole bunch of nothing. The fact of the matter is that even if you raise the salary by 10%, people are still going to have a problem. So the question is, what is the bar that you're holding? That you're holding these salaries to?
Cause we need something to compare it to, bro. Like we just talk, but me not see the comparison. Like
you need a number.
Yes.
Okay.
Figure.
Oh, you wanna figure like how they should be getting paid?
You have to tell me how much them I get now and compare to how much they should get. Yeah.
All right. As I said before, every hotel pays different. Standards pay good, Rio pay good, and they have some more. But some hotel now, to be honest with you, some staff are working like 35,000, 30,000 a fortnight. So that we run after 60,000 a month.
So how much should they be getting? So them I get 60,000 now a month. How much you think reasonable for them?
Reasonable 80,000.
80,000?
Reasonable.
You talk before or after tax?
After tax.
Alright.
So hold on. So before tax, how much you are look on?
Alright, so before tax, probably they look on roughly 90,000 before tax. Yes.
How much Jamaican police them get?
All depends. It all depends on your
baseline. Just brand new, fresh from academy.
What's your qualification?
Let's say he not have nothing, but him just fresh from academy with him subjects them or whatever.
There's a basic concept.
Yeah.
All right. So Paul, I can answer that. I've never worked in the police force before. So if I answer you, I'm lying.
Okay, Carl, let me tell you something. Let me tell him something, Matthew. I work in the hotel industry. When I went to the art school in Runaway Bay, right? When I left, I'm from Southeast Clarendon. So when I went to the school,